Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Magick Witchcraft and Occultism. This is episode 8, part 4 on Accounting and Medical Journals. This is a redo because the first video was too long and I had to do a part 2 of it, which would have gone into 12 minutes because I went off on a tangent and started to explain aspects of meditation that I wasn't supposed to. So we'll get to the actual video on that in time. I'm just trying to keep these condensed to what they're supposed to be. Okay, so now let us begin. Now, your meditational journal is very useful and important for keeping a log of your progress. Now, as you try different practices of meditation, you will find different types of meditation are going to be more suited for either your personal life or for your magical practice. When keeping a meditation journal, it's just like keeping a magical journal. Make sure you use a proper heading. Also remember to always add which practice of meditation you're working on at the time, as well if you were working on a specific technique. Also, never forget to date and add the time. This is actually more important for this specific kind of journal than most, if not all, other kinds of journals. Now, some basic guidelines on choosing a meditational practice. I personally recommend a sampling period for people who are unsure which practice of meditation will suit you best or which practice is going to be most effective for you. Now, it's important to remember to always do your own research into different practices of meditation so you'll have a good understanding of each of them. Because when you're first starting out on your journey, it can be a very overwhelming and difficult to know if any of the information you're reading is accurate or inaccurate. This in of itself can be a challenging task at the best of times and nearly impossible at the worst of times. So you can consider this to be a starting point to go off of for your own independent research. This list is only to give you a reference. Now, that said, please keep in mind this is only a brief overview of the most common practices of meditation. Later, when I get to the episode on meditation, I'll be going over the same practices of meditation and many, many more in depth and detail. For now, this list will have to do. Samatha, meaning tranquility. Vaspanana, meaning insight. Tritaka, meaning gazing. Tai Chi, meaning fighting energy. And finally, yoga, meaning unity. Now, regardless of which of the meditational practices you choose, I'm going to give you a few questions to ask yourself after each session of meditation to put into your journal. Now, if you use these questions, write the question down as I said it, or choose whatever question you want, but usually leave like a question mark and then write your answer underneath it. That's my general suggestion for you. Number 1. How long did you meditate during this session of meditation? Number 2, did you experience any kind of distraction? A distraction can be anything from the phone ringing to your mom, dad, brother, sister, aunt, uncle, even the dog bothering you, or having excessive scratching or itching, because that's pretty normal in the beginning. You'll move past that one. 3, how did you intend to correct these problems for the future or for the next section of meditation? 4, did you experience any feelings, thoughts, or emotions during your session? 5, did you experience any negative thoughts or memories that you weren't able to move past or to regain your center and focus while meditation? That's another problem people have in the beginning. 6, did you experience anything unique during your meditational session? 7, did you have a feeling of peace or fulfillment at the end of your session or a sense of accomplishment? 8, were you working on a specific chakra that you were trying to develop? If so, which one? 9, were you working on a specific technique you were trying to develop? If so, which one? 10, what are you trying to achieve or learn exactly? You might have something that's not a chakra or a technique, something that's uniquely personal to you, maybe helping you dreamscape or astral project or whatnot. 11, did you gain any new insight into what you were looking to know or learn what you were trying to find in your session of meditation? 12, did you make any progress for any particular purpose at all you were trying? These are only a few sample questions I prepared for you for your meditation journal. Now, you can feel free to use my whole list or partial of some of my list or none of it at all and write down your own questions. It's really up to you. You should feel free to write down whatever you want or anything that you feel that is important or anything you experience, no matter how big or small, because you never know what's going to be important later. I always say this because it's really important. Now, I should be either at or near my time. So as always, I'm going to wish you all the best of luck with your research and go in peace.